guys, it's Natalie Erinn here, and today I thought that I should probably do a video where you find out more facts about me, because I feel like at the moment on my channel it's kind of just this random chick filming music videos. So I thought it would be good if some of you knew a little bit more about me, and we can go from there. Really? Nice horse noise, Nat. Thanks. What am I actually going to say about me? Number 1. My first name is Natalie and my middle name is Erinn with 2 N's. I almost forgot my name then. Number 2. I'm 18 turning 19 this March. Number 3. I have 2 brothers. One older than me and one younger than me. And they're around about 2 years between us both ways. Number 4. I started playing music, I don't normally count it, but I started playing recorder in year 4, 5, and then I went on to drums and percussion for about a year before I started doing xylophone as my main instrument as well as doing more percussion. And I did xylophone and percussion for about 8 years. But then also when I was 12 I also started learning the alto saxophone. I got my first alto sax when I was 12 at Christmas from my parents, and I wanted to learn saxophone for as long as I can remember. As soon as I knew about musical instruments I wanted to play saxophone. I'm not really sure why, but it was just my absolute dream. Number 5. My family and I moved on to a station about an hour and a half away from the closest town when I was about 4 or 5, and those were, I haven't had the longest life so far, so I can't really compare it to much, but those were the best years of my entire life. Number 6. For as long as I can remember, also I wanted to be a vet nurse. That was my dream job for when I was older, and I worked really hard to get to a good point. I did certificates in it, I went on work experience at vets and kennelries, that's the word, yep. And then when I was it wasn't until I was like halfway through my year of year 12 that I was like, well, I suck at maths and I suck at biology. And those are quite important to vet nursing, so I was like, what am I going to do? So I turned to music, and now I would absolutely just love to play music for as long as I can live and for as long as I can do it for, and just see where it takes me. Number 7. My mum is English and my dad is Australian, so I'm half and half. Number 8. You can tell when I get to about 7 I start to recheck my fingers. You can tell I suck at maths. I wasn't lying. I did 2 years of year 12. I did year 12 and year 13 because when I finished my first year my school decided to bring in a music course that I really thought would be the best for me to do, so I decided to do an extra year just because I felt like the course looked really cool and fun. Said no one ever. Number 9. I have 1 horse, 3 dogs, 2 cats, 1 turtle and however many chooks my mum has in the backyard. Number 10. I've been a private tutor, a music teacher since I was in year 11, and it's my most favourite thing to do. I absolutely love teaching new people, and I started teaching percussion and then I've kept doing that over the years, and I now also have taught flute, which I play a little of, and saxophone, whether it be tenor or alto. And I'd love to one day be able to teach guitar, but I'm still learning that instrument at the moment as well. So yeah, I'm working on it. Number 11, I'm going to stop doing the fingers now because I'm not sure about you, but I've only got 10. So When I was about 10 or 11, I did that well, didn't I? I think I was about 11. Funny story really, I was trampled by a fully grown camel. Not a great experience, not a great memory, but it happened and I'm living with it. The pain. I think it stuffed up my back, but I was too scared of doctors to tell my parents. That's gonna be another story. If you read my blog, it's on there anyway. And the links to that, nice little plug there. The link to my website is in the description box below, and I update my blog regularly. And I've only just started it, so there's about 3 or 4 posts there at the moment, so go check them out please, and let me know if you like them. Number 12. I'm currently on I've done a year's worth, just over a year's worth of my P's, which is my provisional, I don't know what it stands for actually. Provisional license? I don't know. Which is like when you start, you can't quite have the same laws as an adult person, but it's kind of like, for those that live in another country, it's kind of like the stepping stone from being on learners where you have a parent with you or a guardian with you, to being driving by yourself but having the same rules as a learner, and then you go on to having no P's or no L's and you're on a full license. Number 13. I have been distance educated / homeschool for all of my education journey. I started in year 1 and have gone all the way through till year 13, and it's really, really good. I started on the station. I'm in School of the Air, and it was kind of just I just kept going. I've done face-to-face school for a day in my whole life. I went to face-to-face school for 1 day when I was absolutely tiny, and I can't remember it except I was terrified of my teachers. Number 14. This is currently my 4th YouTube channel. Number 15. I was a tomboy, which is understandable because I lived in the middle of nowhere with just mainly boys around me, so except for my mum, but yeah, I loved just wearing boy clothes and all that kind of stuff. And I wouldn't until I was about like 14. I still wouldn't say that I'm a real girly girl. Like, I'd definitely opt for just a t-shirt and ripped jeans and a flannel and sneakers instead of going out in a dress. So whatever that is, that's what I am. Number 16. I love pizza. That's my favourite food, and I also am scarily addicted to M&Ms. I'm really, really bad with M&Ms. I'll just have constantly wanting to have them, which isn't really great for my body image, but you know. Number 17. My eyes are, I think it's called hazel, where it's like green and gold and blue and grey, those colours. Greeny, bluey, grey, browny was what I used to call it. But yeah, some days my eyes are more gold, some days it'll be more blue, and then some days it'll be more green, so it kind of changes from day to day. Today it's more green, so. Number 18. I'm quite short for my age. I'm not really, really terribly short, but I'm reasonably short. I don't know what they're feeding. They must be feeding hormones or height pills, whatever they are, I don't know what, but they must be feeding them to kids these days, because like 12-year-olds are towering over top of me, which is not right, but what can you do? Number 19. When I was about 16, all these numbers are messing me up, man. When I was 16, I think it was, I decided to dye my hair ombre. And let me tell you, I regret it. Yeah, I'm still, I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, but I'm still trying to, see? I'm still trying to get the gold out of the ends from the bleach. And that was about, like, I got it done. Sadly, I got it done like 3 times, and I'm still trying to get it out at the moment, and it's been like over a year since I got my last bit in. So yep, don't dye your hair unless you have to, or don't follow trends. That's the thing, actually. Don't follow the trend. Ombre was in and so was I, but failed epically. I just didn't suit it at all. Number 20. Number 20. I have the typical teenage dream of travelling the world and seeing what's out there with no budget. I would absolutely dream to go to England possibly this year at some point, and I'd love to go all around the world playing music and seeing what's out there. So I hope that's probably the end. I did 20, that's alright for me. That's good. That's alright, I'll settle for that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, and I hope now you know a little bit more about who I am and what I like and things like that. So yeah, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you enjoyed this kind of sit down chatty video. So again, feel free to check out my website, the link is down below. It's got some more videos of me playing. That's more of my music website where I do more of my professional work. It's not really professional, but whatever, I pretend. It's also got my blog on there, so feel free to check that out as well. I update that, like I said before. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to subscribe, and I love you all, and I'll catch you next time. I'm so awkward with these kind of things. That'll do, pig, that'll do.